Third down and goal. Here comes Donald. Chambers running away. Chambers time for the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. His first career on the ground. They give it to Akers. Akers with a great block. And he loses the ball. It's picked up by Tafai, and Tracy Walker forces his second fumble of the year. 1 yard away from tying the game. Come on. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trufant. Inside the 30. Can he go all the way inside the 10? And he's tackled by Akers at the 1. Third down and goal. Ramsey and Galladay are in one-on-one coverage. Chambers, one-on-one throw. It's caught. Touchdown. Unbelievable over Ramsey. The Lions are finally looking to get a win against the Packers here at week 3 of the Madden 21 Lions franchise. In the first matchup between these two teams last year, Kenny Galladay had 3 touchdowns in the blowout loss. He also had 3 touchdowns a week ago against the Rams in the Offensive Player of the Week performance. The Packers have struggled a lot these first 2 weeks of the season. They are 1-1, however, beating the Giants in opening weekend. They'll get the football first. Lions won the coin toss, and here we go from Ford Field. Taylor from 5 yards deep will take a knee, and out comes Aaron Rodgers. In 8 quarters, the Green Bay Packer offense has scored 0 touchdowns, dead last in scoring. They scored 3 points against the Niners, who then went on to score 20 points unanswered a week ago. They open with 3 tight ends and motion DeGuara. They'll give it to Aaron Jones up the middle, and loses the ball. It's picked up by Tracy Walker. Tracy Walker on the first play is going to have a Lions touchdown. Unreal start after getting dominated in 3 games against the Packers. The Lions have an opening score. Defensively, after struggling a season ago, they're having a really great start of the season. They crumbled in the second half against the Rams, but other than that, shut down opposing offenses with a flag down. Rodgers is dumped by Jamie Collins. And the play wouldn't have counted anyway. It's on Green Bay. Now they have a 3rd and 16. It's the first third down of the game. Rodgers will set up the screen to Jones. He's got a lot of space. Jones, can he get there? He's about a yard short. They needed 16, and he got 15. And Riley Chambers will come out on the field. In the 2 games he started, he's had 2 turnovers in each. The second-ranked offenses have been dominant on the ground and through the air, and with Kenny Galladay, it's hard not to be through the air. They start at the 30-yard line from the pistol, and they'll give it to Swift with a flag down. He's got a yard and push him back 10. It's on Detroit. Defensively for the Packers, they have not given up a touchdown in 8 games. The 3rd-ranked offense somehow, I'm guessing it's because of Madden's rankings, including the defensive score from the Niners to close out the game last week. But they have been dominant, not allowing anyone to get things going. As Chambers will throw. Here comes the rush. He's going to float it deep for Swift. Knocked down. It's now 2nd and 20. Not ideal spot for a running team from the 21-yard line. Chambers will throw. Here comes Smith, and he's dropped. Preston Smith gets his 3rd on the year. 3rd and 26. That's a loss of 6. And on this opening possession, Chambers will throw. Here comes Smith and Clark. Chambers escapes. Here comes Alexander. He misses. Here's Amos. He gets the first down. Unbelievable. They needed 26 yards, and Chambers gets 28. And there's where the game-breaking speed takes over. They're to the 43-yard line. As they'll fake it to Swift. Chambers, he's protected. He's going to float it to Galladay. Makes a great catch. And they got a first down. We said it in the opener, 183 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Rams. 1 Offensive Player of the Week. As they'll give it to Swift now. First down up the middle. He's got another first down at the 33. And now the Lions are in scoring range. Trying to make it 2 straight weeks with an opening drive touchdown as they'll give it to Swift. Get the outside. Swift with 1 man to beat. Gets bounced out of bounds, and we've got an update. Allen Robinson will kick us off with a 22-yard reception over Jalen Ramsey. The Bears can't find the end zone. They lead 3-0. The Chicago Bears are another team that has struggled to find the end zone in 8 quarters, only getting 1 on the year as they fake it to Swift again. Chambers underneath, he'll go to Swift, and he's got a first down at the 16-yard line. Now 3rd and 12. Opening possession taking a lot of time off the clock. Chambers rolling around, hit as he's throwing the balls out, but they call it incomplete, and they'll kick the field goal. The Packers get the football back, and they'll start with the underneath pass to Sternberger, and he fights for about 9, and we've got another update. Cleveland now with a pass to Nick Chubb, gain of 17. The Browns can't find the end zone, and they'll take an opening drive 3-0 lead over the Vikings. Back in our game. 2nd and 1 for the Packers. They don't have a first down yet. They struggled to get first downs all year. Devontae Adams in motion. They give it to Jones, and they got that first down easily as he has a gain of 10. The Packers ran for over 200 yards in the first matchup last year. And 2nd and 10 now from the 43. Rodgers, quick pass. Jones is leveled by Collins, and we've got another update. Here's Van Jefferson with a 16-yard reception. That gets him in the field goal range. The Rams tie it 3-3 in the closing minutes of the opening quarter. Packers are left with a 3rd and 15 after Jones gets leveled. Rodgers will throw quickly underneath the Sternberger. Up the sideline and out of bounds. No punt. And Rodgers, despite not getting anything going, he's got a 4-for-4 start as Chambers will keep it here. He's got a lot of space across the 40. Chambers slides down around midfield. That run game, if that gets going, nothing really can stop him. He's now taking the play clock all the way down. They fake it to Swift. Chambers looking for Galladay. Will settle for Hawkinson, and Hawkinson gets a first down and more, and that'll take us to the 2nd quarter, where we have a 2nd and 9 to start. Chambers with the 4-man rush. He's protected. Gonna go wide open to Galladay for the touchdown. The first touchdown given up by the Packers all year. It's Galladay's 5th, and the Lions lead by 17. And they are pouring it on early. Now can the Packers do anything? They haven't scored a touchdown of their own all year. Now make it 9 quarters as they'll throw it to Sternberger. Fighting, he's got first down, and we've got an update. Jalen Ramsey gets a pick here. He gets him to the field goal range right immediately. That fumble won't count. The Rams had a field goal. They lead 6-3. 1st and 10 from the 35 here. They give it to Jones, and Jones gets a couple, tackled by Jamie Collins. Now 3rd down and 4. Rodgers will throw. He's protected quickly. Off by Valdez-Scantling. It's a first down at midfield, and Rodgers is 6 for 6. Quickly moving into Lions territory. And they'll throw. Rodgers quickly to Sternberger. Tavai dragging him, leveled by Langley. He's got a first down, though, at the 40. They'll actually mark him a bit short, 2nd and inches. From the eye, in motion goes the backup tight end. And they give it to Jones, and Jamie Collins beats him, and Jeff Akuda pushes him back to a loss of 1. And that gives him a 3rd and 1. He pushes the ball forward to the 40-yard line. Rodgers to throw. He's protected. Gonna throw it. Open is Valdez-Scantling. Gets a block from Adams up the sideline, and he's in for the touchdown. Number 1 on the season for the Packers. It's Valdez-Scantling's 6th of his career, and the Packers bring it to 10. And there's the kickoff, and here's Brandon Gilmore. The rookie who impressed in the preseason. In the one game we saw, and the ball gets teleported to midfield. And unfortunately, that means the ball's going to be placed at the 1-yard line. Not the 1-yard line of Green Bay, the 1-yard line of Detroit. That's where they'll start. They give it to Swift in the middle, met in the end zone, and nowhere to go. They don't give the safety there, 2nd and 10. Have to drive 99 yards to extend the lead. There's Kerryon Johnson, and he's got about 9. 3rd down and 1 from a power I set. They have 3 running backs in this formation. They give it to Swift, bounces off one, bounces off another. The ball's out, and it's picked up by Omenihu, and they're going to review that and say Swift was down, so first down Detroit. Final 5 minutes of the opening half. Chambers pressured by Smith with a flag down. It's caught by Hawkinson. Hawkinson to around the 47-yard line. And it was on Green Bay. He was interfered with. They're going to decline that penalty, the second decline penalty of the game. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Chambers going to go deep for Galladay. One-on-one coverage. He makes the catch, but he's out of bounds. And we've got an update. Justin Jefferson with a 40-yard catch with that incredible throw by Cousins. The Vikings tie it 3-3. Now 3rd and 10 here for the Lions. They go underneath the Swift and nowhere to go, and they'll have to punt. Chambers is at exactly 100 yards. So the Packers take back over at the 12, trying to make it a one-score game. And Rodgers will throw. He's protected, and wide open is Jones. Across the 40, makes a move, and he's all the way to the 44-yard line. Rodgers 9 for 9. Looking to make it 10 for 10. As they're at the 44-yard line. Rodgers will throw. Protected, and he does make it 10 for 10. It's caught by Equinemius St. Brown. He's all the way to the line of 40. And now they're in scoring range as we've reached the 2-minute warning. What a turnaround by the Packers. No touchdowns in 9 quarters. As Rodgers goes deep for Valdez-Scantling, he drops it. He got behind Okuda and somehow couldn't make that catch. It's 3rd and 10 now. As Rodgers will throw. Go underneath. It's caught by Sternberger, but he can't turn upfield. And they'll kick the field goal. Lions will call timeouts. So 51 yards for Mason Crosby. Automatic in his career. The kick is up and it's short. The Lions take back over in a short field as Crosby didn't have the distance. As Chambers will start from the 41. Quick pass to Galladay on the outside. He's to the 44 of Green Bay. And now the Lions are quickly in scoring range. 1st and 10, they'll throw. Chambers with pressure. It's intercepted. Intended for Bird. It's Joel. I'm not pronouncing that last name. His first career pick, and the Packers have the football right back. They have to convert 3rd and 5. Rodgers will throw. They need the 48. Here comes the rush. Incomplete, and they'll punt. So the Lions take back over after the turnover. Chambers will throw a quick pass. It's DeAndre Swift. Swift chased by Alexander out of bounds at the 31. That's a gain of 11. Trying to extend the lead to a 3-score game once again. Chambers to throw with a 4-man rush. Rush by Smith. He's going to find space, and there he goes. 1st down and more. Breaks off 1, and the ball's out. Ball's out again, and it's picked up by the Packers. Forced out by, I believe, Darnell Savage. It's picked up by, I didn't see the number there, and the Packers are in scoring range. 44 seconds to play in the opening half. Rodgers, quick pass, caught. Valdez-Scantling, 1st down. Now 2nd and 10. Looking to make it a 1-score game heading into halftime. It's caught. Incomplete for Adams and out of his hands, I should say. That flag is on Detroit, so put him half the distance closer. It's now 3rd down and 10. They can get a 1st down at the 2. 20 seconds to play. Rodgers with a 3-man rush. Quickly, Adams, touchdown! Packers. He got leveled by Langley. It's number 53 in his career. And after scoring 0 touchdowns in 9 quarters, they have 2 in the second. So the Lions take back over, and they're just going to run it with Kerryon Johnson, who gets a block by Agnew, and they'll call a timeout, and maybe they'll have a shot to get in the scoring range. 7 seconds left from the 36-yard line. Galladay in press coverage. Chambers looks that way. He's going to throw it. Open is Galladay. Gets tackled, and with 1 second left, they get the timeout off, and they can attempt a 57-yard field goal. Younghoe Koo, who missed a week ago a short field goal down the middle. He got the distance. Unbelievable. Went into the half, and the Lions lead by 6. Heading into halftime, and what a turnaround by the Packers. No touchdowns in 9 quarters, getting 2 in the second quarter to make it a 1-score game. The field momentum starting to shift as we got some updates from halftime. Let's get things started with Dalvin Cook. Breaking off tackles, getting a gain of around 15 here. The Vikings can't find the end zone, so they'll have to settle for a 6-3 lead. All these teams except for Detroit struggling to score touchdowns in the NFC North. That's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. Incredible play. I've never seen that animation before. The Vikings can't find the end zone. They lead 9-3 heading into halftime. On to the other game. Let's start with the kickoff return by Quez Watkins. How about, we don't show returns very often. I believe I showed one total last year. This is a 26-yard punt return that gets them in the scoring range. They now lead 3-9 heading into halftime. So back in our game, the highlights. The first play of the game getting the Lions on the board. The forced fumble by Jamie Collins. And then the recovery by Tracy Walker to take it for a touchdown. And then, of course, the first touchdown on the year for Aaron Rodgers in the Packers offense. How about the protection, then the throw to Valdez-Scantling, the block by Adams, then outrunning Jermaine Langley, the rookie. Lions get the football first. Here we go. Second half action. Brandon Gilmore from the goal line will take it out. No ball teleportation here as he's to the 17-yard line. Here's the halftime stats. Dominant by Detroit once again, but that second quarter by Green Bay makes it look a lot closer. Only 3 third downs for the Lions as they'll start with a fake. Chambers drifting right, pressured, and throws. What a throw over Alexander Galladay. Now he's in the zone. He's to the 44. Looking to extend the lead to a 2-score game once again. Here goes Swift, and he's got a first down at the 45-yard line of Green Bay. Detroit led by 17 early on in this game, but 14 unanswered points by Green Bay before half just made it a complete game once again. An actual game once again. 2nd and 8. They fake it to Swift on the bootleg. Chambers, awkward looking pass. One-on-one coverage to Galladay. He's got it. Down to the 12, and Chambers is over 200 yards, and that X Factor is taking over. In 2nd and 11. Chambers will throw. Underneath, it's Jones, tackled, and they'll be given 3rd down. Where they can get a first down at the 2-yard line. Or 6 yards away from the end zone. Chambers will keep it, and that's blown up in the backfield. And the Lions will take an opening drive field goal. Just like the opening drive of their game. As the Packers will start from the 25 on their opening drive. Great second quarter by them as they start with a pass to Sternberger, and he's got about 9 or 10. After not scoring a touchdown for 9 quarters, they got 2 in the second quarter. As they'll fake it to Jones. Rodgers with pressure is dropped. Jones couldn't hold the block, and Okora gets his first down the year. Number 14 in his career. It's 3rd down and 6. They need 35. Rodgers, quick pass, is caught. Equanimeous St. Brown leveled by Okuda. He's got a first down, and Rodgers is over 200 yards. So now 2nd down and 8. Rodgers to throw. Quickly, it's caught by Valdez-Scantling to the midfield. Tight coverage all game by Desmond Trufant and Jeff Okuda. Now 3rd down and 8. They need the 40-yard line. Rodgers to throw with the 3-man rush. Here comes Flowers underneath, and not even getting close to St. Brown. Once again, no punt. So J.K. Scott with the 4th and 3. They're going to fake it. It's a fake punt. Scott uncorks it, and it's incomplete. And the Lions have a short field. What a play call. Doesn't work out, unfortunately, so the Lions are almost in scoring range as Chambers escapes the rush. He's going to not slide. The ball gets ripped, but he holds on. He's at the 41. Now 3rd down and 7. Let's look by Green Bay. They bring it. Chambers quickly to Galladay. First down at the 25-yard line, and that'll take us to the 4th quarter. So we'll start in the pistol. They'll hand it to Swift, tackled by Kenny Clark, and we've got an update. Dalvin Cook, 12-yard rush to midfield there, and the Vikings add a field goal. They lead 12-3. You're only in the 4th quarter. Back in our game, it's a 2nd and 15 now. 9:30 to play in the game. Green Bay trailing by 9. Hawkinson goes in motion across the formation. Quickly, got Jones. He's got it at the 20. It's a gain of 10. It's now 3rd down and 5. They need the 15 for a first down. Chambers is going to float it to Hawkinson, knocked in the air, incomplete. And they'll settle for a field goal. Now the Packers take back over. They have a 2nd and 6. Rodgers quickly, it's caught by Valdez-Scantling. He's got a first down at the 36. And it's just these really simple underneath passes. That's all that's been working. They got the chunk play for the touchdown. And other than their drive to close out the half, it's just been nothing all game as we've gotten other updates. Van Jefferson once again, this time for 19 yards, and the Rams lead by 9 once again, 12-3, halfway into the 4th. So Rodgers will throw back in our game. Here comes the rush, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trufant into Packer territory. He's down to the 39-yard line. It's his 3rd on the year. That puts him in the league lead. So they start at the 39, and Chambers will keep it. They got a lot of space inside the 30 to the 20. Makes a move out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and he's close to 100 yards. Chambers is getting up there, and the rushing leaders is from the red zone. Chambers with protection. Quickly to Jones. Jones finds some space inside the 5. Touchdown Lions. 46 in his career, first on this year. And the Lions are pouring it on. It's 33-14. This looks like the games from last year, just the roles are reversed now. As we'll start with 2 backs in the game. Rodgers will check it down to Jones. And we've gotten updates. Jarvis Landry gets a 20-yard reception here, and the Browns stop 12 unanswered points by getting 3 of their own. It's 12-6. As they give Jones a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Rodgers going to uncork it for Adams. Incomplete. Now 3rd down and 6. They need the 26-yard line. Detroit showing blitz. Rodgers alone in the backfield. They bring it. Quick pass. And that's caught by Sternberger, but he's not there. So they'll go for it. 4th and 2. Lions showing blitz once again. Rodgers. They bring it. It's caught. Sternberger doesn't get up the sideline. He's got the first down. Now under 5 minutes to play in the game. Trying to make this look respectable as it's caught by Adams, and he's got about 9. They'll actually give him 8. 2nd and 2. Approaching the 4-minute mark in the game. Rodgers quickly, it's caught. Sternberger, first down. How about Darius Williams here on this update? Getting the pass break up here. The Rams now lead 15-3. This is now with 3:30 to play in our game. Rodgers will throw. Collins at his feet. He throws it away. Now 2nd down and 10 with 2 backs in the game. Rodgers, blitz is sent. He's protected. Now running away. He's dropped by Tracy Walker, who had the touchdown on the first play of the game. It's now 3rd and 16. Rodgers with a 3-man rush. Quick pass, incomplete. So they'll have to go for it, 4th and 16, for any hope of staying in this game. Although that's pretty much gone at this point. They'll throw with a 3-man rush. Gonna uncork it deep for St. Brown, nearly intercepted by Langley, and they'll turn it over. So the Lions take back over at the 41, and they'll give it to Kerryon Johnson up the middle, and he's got a first down at the 28. Looking to run out the clock, but it's a 3rd and 16. They might be looking to pour it on, do it what Green Bay's done to them. As the pick to Swift. Chambers to Jones, what a throw, and out of bounds at the 14. So now 2nd and 5, under 1 minute to play. In motion is Bird. Bird gets the handoff, makes a move, and he's just short. He's down to the 5 to gain a 3. 3rd down and 1. They give it to Swift, and he's got a first down at the 2, and we've reached the 30-second mark. So one final play to make it a 40-point game. They give it to Swift up the middle, and he does it. His 3rd straight game with a touchdown now. The Packers have put 40 on the Packers, and that will pretty much wrap things up. One last kick for a Youngway Koo. It's a squib kick to DeGuara. He picks it up, and what a note to end it on. He gets leveled, and that's how things end here. It is 40-14. What an upset. And the Lions move to 3-0. So how about that win? On that last touchdown, I know, unnecessary, probably a little bit unnecessary. It just felt right. Just pour it on. It's a CPU after all, and if I didn't want it to happen, they could have stopped it. As simple as that. We held them to 24 rushing yards. I just want to say, we held them to 24 rushing yards. In 2 games, they had 400. So that's a pretty big step up. I know a lot of that is because we were blowing them out. We were up 17 early on. We let them in the game. They scored their first 2 touchdowns of the year. But, I mean, in 12 quarters, they've scored 2 touchdowns. That is 2020 Minnesota Vikings in the series stuff. So it's a really strong start. If we play like this, we might get a bye. So on upgrades, Amani Uarie, we played a lot of dollar sets, so he played a bit. He gets upgrade to 78 overall. Halavatai, he doesn't play, so whatever. On the scouting, that's starting now since it's week 3. Alan Newhouse, Brandon Bradfield, Sean Ridgway. I really like Brandon Bradfield out of FSU. The 5th round projected second talent. I'm going to take him. I'm just going to find out take him. I think he'll be good for the team. I want defensive line. We're going to be losing. We lost Everson Griffin. Jamie Collins is not going to be an edge rusher forever. We're not going to have Aquara forever. So we want some depth and some actual pieces there. Now on to games across the league. Let's get things started with the Rams game. How about a touchdown for once? Here's Cam Akers with a 5-yard touchdown. The Rams now pouring it on. And one last play, one last chance for Nick Foles. A 4th and 8, pressure here, and that's incomplete by Aaron Donald. And the Rams that kick a field goal, they win it, 25-3. Now on to the Cleveland, Minnesota game. How about Olabisi Johnson, a channel legend at this point, gets a 4-yard touchdown. And the Vikings win it 20-6 in an upset over the Browns. For the rest of the games, the Titans beat the Texans 17-7 on Thursday Night Football. For the Sunday slate of games, the Steelers beat the Ravens, the Seahawks beat the Colts, the Eagles beat the football team, the Jaguars beat the Jets, the Dolphins lose to the Bengals, and in the later window, the Patriots take down the Saints. The Broncos win a low-scoring game against the Chargers. The Cardinals nearly double up the 49ers. The Buccaneers blow out the Falcons. The Panthers lose a shootout to the Bills. And on Sunday Night Football, the Giants beat the Cowboys in a shootout. And on Monday Night Football, the Chiefs beat the Raiders 21-17. On to the AFC standings. The AFC East has a 3-way tie at 2-1. The Steelers lead the North, and the Jaguars lead the South, and the Chiefs lead the West. The Jets, Raiders, and Colts and Texans have not won a game yet. In the NFC, it's a 4-way tie in the East with a 1-2 record. We lead the North, the Buccaneers lead the South, and it's a 4-way tie at 2-1 in the West. The Bears are the only team to not win a game yet. For Players of the Week, Josh Allen in the AFC, the reigning MVP, had a 70% completion percentage, 354 yards, and 3 touchdowns with a 122.2 passer rating. In the NFC, it's Russell Wilson, 74% of his passes, 267 yards, 3 touchdowns, that's a 132 passer rating. Defensively in the AFC, Patrick Chung, 8 tackles, 2 interceptions returned for 22 yards against the Saints. And in the NFC, Isaiah Simmons, 8 tackles, 2 picks returned for 41 yards against the Niners. On to leaders, Tannehill still leads the passing yards. Roethlisberger up to 11 passing touchdowns, and Mayfield, with that game against the Vikings, shoots up to first place in interceptions with 6. For rushing, Riley Chambers is in 3rd place with 270 yards, Dalvin Cook in 1st place, Joe Mixon still in 1st with 4 touchdowns, and Dalvin Cook up to 20 broken tackles early on. Receiving leaders, Kenny Golladay, 457 yards and 5 touchdowns, passing Adam Humphries. Cole Beasley up in the yards after the catch with 138. Wrapping things up with the defense, Joe Backey Jr. up to 32 tackles, Patrick McKinney with 31, Barr at 30. For sacks, it's a 3-way tie with J.J. Watt, Chris Jones, and Nick Bosa at 5. And with interceptions, it's a tie with Desmond Trufant and Isaiah Simmons. Week 4 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Niners and Seahawks. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Buccaneers, Jets, Broncos, Bills, Texans, Jaguars, Dolphins, Titans, Falcons, Saints, Cardinals, Bears, Bengals, Browns, Giants, Chargers, and in the later window we have football team Raiders, Colts, Rams, Cowboys, Panthers, and on Sunday Night Football, we play the Eagles, and on Monday Night Football, the Packers play the Ravens. Patriots, Steelers, Vikings, Chiefs have a bye. I hope you guys enjoyed Week 3. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you next time when we face the Philadelphia Eagles.